Welcome one and all back to ZKM Sports Talk with Zach.
Hello.
Mike.
Hello.
And yourself, or myself, K Frey.
Sure, so.
Or Kyle. Myself. Or yourself. Last time we did a power ranking's been about a month now. We did the team draft 2 weeks ago, and so we're just going to go ahead and get right into the power rankings. This is the last month before the NBA playoffs start, so we're figuring out what teams are making the playoffs, pushing for that chance to go to the finals, and as you can tell at the very bottom, the teams that are tanking to get that number one pick. So starting with Zach's number one is the Toronto Raptors, the Milwaukee Bucks, Golden State Warriors, Denver Nuggets, Houston Rockets, Portland Trail Blazers, Indiana Pacers, Philadelphia 76ers, Oklahoma City Thunder, Boston Celtics, Utah Jazz, San Antonio Spurs, Detroit Pistons, Los Angeles Clippers, Brooklyn Nets, Sacramento Kings, the Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, Minnesota Timberwolves, Washington Wizards, Charlotte Hornets, Los Angeles Lakers, New Orleans Pelicans, Dallas Mavericks, Memphis Grizzlies, Atlanta Hawks, Chicago Bulls, Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, and last but not least, or definitely the least probably, actually, the New York Knicks. So,
well, I already see one thing that I messed up on. Probably should switch the Sixers and the Pacers.
Yeah,
considering
that's probably
the Sixers kind of
beat the Pacers.
beat the smoke.
Killed us, right?
Yep.
And they actually are better than us right now. Well, we're ahead of them technically in the rankings, but in the standings, but not by much. So yeah, I think right now the Sixers are better than the Pacers. Let's face it.
Yeah. I mean, they got Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid.
What a starting five.
And then also J.J. Redick, too.
Yeah. Their
starting five is unbelievable. Just like the Golden State Warriors, pretty much.
Yeah, they are.
Very similar.
Pretty much all-star team. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm surprised Zach put the Bucks second behind the Raptors. He must love them Raptors. What makes you take the Bucks or the Raptors over the Bucks?
Whenever I think of the Bucks without Giannis, I don't see them winning.
Oh no.
Yeah.
When I think of the Bucks without Kawhi, they've
still
been doing.
Yeah, that's
good.
true. They still win.
Yeah.
Good point.
Passing on the
pretty the Bucks have won games without Giannis, but it's nowhere.
Oh, they're not nearly the same team. Chris Middleton's their second best player, and he couldn't lead the team to the championship.
No,
he's not. He's a good role player.
And then an example, as for the Bucks, whenever they did sit Giannis in one game against the Magic, they got slaughtered by 32 points or something like that. It was like 120 to 80.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Something like that. Yeah, they got slaughtered.
So.
And I mean, the Raptors have very few games where they've had their entire starting lineup play.
Right.
Like between Kyle Lowry and Leonard being out off and on, and they're still 2 games behind the Bucks.
Yeah, they're close. Yep. They're close to the Bucks. They're up there.
See that also someone's finally getting to the Denver Nuggets. Into the Denver Nuggets finally.
They're always been up there.
They're ahead of the Rockets, though. Yep, that's good.
The Rockets Chris Paul has been shooting like, I don't even know, something very terrible. One game he was 1 of 11, last week. It's just been really bad.
Yeah, he's been hurt again. He's out tonight. A lot. So.
Yeah.
It's just been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And, I mean, so far, Harden's proved that he can take the load, but at some point, you just got to think he's going to break.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when you see my power rankings, you'll be kind of shocked by the Rockets where they're at. But
I really kind of wanted to put the Warriors down further after they lost to the Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
they're humble.
Is Durant still out?
I think he's day-to-day, and he's going to be playing tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so a team I wanted to bring up was the San Antonio Spurs. Greg Popovich is just one unbelievable coach. Like, the team that they have is just pretty. DeMar DeRozan and Aldridge is like their team.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they're on an 8-game win streak, and they're the 7th seed somehow with all that garbage that they have. It's just unbelievable.
You don't even really know much of the team besides.
I know them all. It's just Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay. But I'm trying to think. They don't.
The guy named Forbes.
Right. And, of course, Patty Mills.
Patty Mills, yep.
But they're kind of just a lot of role players.
Yep.
And even, let's face it, Aldridge isn't really a superstar. None of them are really superstars.
No.
DeRozan's the close.
DeRozan has moments where he's unbelievable.
Superstar's right word, but he just somehow pulls these guys together. Somehow.
I love it. I really do it.
It's all the way they play as a team.
Yep.
And he doesn't put up with shit.
No.
He makes
he sees that they're playing any other style, he pulls them.
There's no gunners. They don't. They play as a team. That's pretty impressive. I see he's got Detroit up there at 13. That's pretty good. That Detroit's kind of come up a little bit.
I mean, they've been on that win streak lately.
Blake and Drummond, are playing unbelievable right now.
The only bad part is they've been riding the 3 real hard lately.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just don't hit. The other day they lost by like 20-something to a team that wasn't
because they weren't hitting. They didn't hit their threes. Yep.
Yeah.
You live and die by the 3, don't you? Yeah.
Blake Griffin was like one of 8 shooters like that, and just it was awful.
Right. Let's see. I notice the Magic. You got them at 18. They've been coming on a little bit lately, but they're still can't get up past.
Yeah, they're the best of the worst. Like there's
a gap. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Mean, the Heat in them could be switched, but I wouldn't put them
much further out of everybody else.
I wouldn't put them above
it's hard to be above any of these other teams.
Nets.
Good point.
Like the Nets, I have a little low for their win-loss.
Yeah.
But I just
being 6th though overall.
I just think whenever you put the Nets up against a good team, they're just not. They've just been playing a bunch of those teams under them and
right
coming out.
Let's see here.
The Celtics was a little hard for me too, just because they haven't. I feel like they just haven't been playing
like they should be,
like they did last year in the playoffs.
Yep.
Whenever they were like favorites to win the Eastern.
They're not playing as well together as a team.
Like last year. Like what the 3 of us have been talking outside of the podcast is that like Boston with Kyrie is not playing like they should be, but then they've been playing exceptional whenever he's on the bench and
he's out.
Yeah,
I know. They played more. Well, that allows Tatum and Brown to play like they did last year when they were in the playoffs.
Yep, more touches for him.
Yeah, Kyrie's kind of known to control the ball a lot
all the time.
Yeah,
scores a lot.
Scores a lot. Yeah,
is not a true point guard.
Good facilitator. Yeah,
no,
you're right.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get on to my power rankings, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks, Golden State Warriors, the Denver Nuggets, Toronto Raptors, Philadelphia 76ers, Oklahoma City Thunder, Indiana Pacers, Boston Celtics, Houston Rockets, Utah Jazz, San Antonio Spurs, Portland Trail Blazers, Brooklyn Nets, Sacramento Kings, Los Angeles Clippers, Orlando Magic, Detroit Pistons, Miami Heat, Washington Wizards, Minnesota Timberwolves, Charlotte Hornets, Atlanta Hawks, Chicago Bulls, New Orleans Pelicans, Los Angeles Lakers, Memphis Grizzlies, Cleveland Cavaliers, Dallas Mavericks, Phoenix Suns, and New York Knicks. And as I could tell out of the corner of my eye, Zach was shaking his head at something. I'm not sure exactly what.
That definitely wasn't that number 3 team.
What? No.
Everybody following us knows that Kyle likes the Denver Nuggets quite a bit.
I don't like this guy named Jokic at all.
Yeah,
no, he's not good at all.
Yeah.
Did you know that he has never had a buzzer beater before? Like 2 days ago?
Yeah, he finally had his first.
His first
one. Yeah.
I was really surprised at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't really had. They haven't really. It's either they get slaughtered or they slaughter people. Like they don't really have a really
too close
games. So.
I think the guy that closes most of the games is Murray. Isn't he?
Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
I like how you've got the Pelicans and Lakers so low because they're in tank mode.
Yep.
Yeah, they're falling apart right
Yep.
now, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, before we even started this, Anthony Davis is out tonight.
Yeah.
They're resting him. They
might as
didn't
well
even
shut
say like he was lower back's problem.
Yeah,
just
this-
straight up rest.
Yeah,
resting
they might as well just shut him
Anthony
down
Davis.
for the whole rest of the season. You might
Yep.
as
That's,
well.
they're
Same with LeBron.
talking about doing that with Drew Holiday as well.
Are they?
Yep.
Yeah.
So like they're
They're totally
just not
tanky.
even gonna have anything playing.
Yeah. You might as well. And then they'll trade Anthony Davis in the offseason
Yep.
probably.
They're talking Celtics most
It's
likely.
pretty sad when the Bulls are ahead of. They're 23rd now, ahead of
Yep.
all those other teams below them.
Yep.
And they're at the beginning of the season, we're near the bottom. And they've pulled up.
Yeah,
ahead
the
of
Lakers
all.
were at the
And
top
Hawks,
10.
Look at the Hawks. You got them at
Yep.
22.
Yep.
They're actually coming on
John
stronger.
Collins didn't, or
And,
not too sure.
Trey
but,
Young.
Trey
Young,
Young,
of course,
unbelievable.
Yeah, Dedmon. They're playing a lot
yep.
better.
I love him. John
Yeah.
Collins, Zach. I mean,
Yeah,
but
that's
huge
a good-
fan, and he's unbelievable. God.
Yeah, he's really coming on. Yeah, and Trey Young is too, though. I think Trey Young's really becoming a better. He's scoring and assists. So
Yeah, like what we mentioned with Zach during his power rankings, that Dallas on a 7-game losing streak. It just, I gotta have them that low. They're the second worst team in
yeah, in the West.
the West, and the worst team being the Suns. So
Yeah, that's
those bottom 3 are the worst teams in the league.
that's
So.
too bad. Yeah.
So I don't like
Actually,
that,
bottom 4
I
actually.
don't like that 6-7 thing.
6-7. Oh, the Thunder being ahead of the
Oh,
Pacers.
the Pacers, even though the Pacers
Destroyed
crushed
them
them last
night.
Yeah.
night. Crushed them.
Like with you, I probably should switch them actually up higher than because like what you just mentioned is that we beat
We
them
did
last
beat them.
night. So
Destroyed them.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
And
the
actually-
putback went up.
Actually, you kind of have the Rockets kind of at 9. That's kind of low.
I
Not-
like what we
yeah.
just mentioned with Zach. Go ahead.
Well, they're worse than what I. What did Zach have them at?
At 5.
Something like that.
Let's go back real quick.
At 5, yeah.
5.
I was kind of surprised.
Outside of James Harden,
Yeah.
Chris Paul has been hurt, not shooting well, and then after that you have Eric Gordon, who
Yeah.
is not bad, but their depth it scares me. I don't know how well it's going to work out for them.
I mean, I just can't put them under the Pacers after
Because we lose to them.
we've gotten
Pacers lose
obliterated.
to them quite a bit.
Yeah.
I know. We have a hard time with the Rockets. I don't know what it is about the Rockets. Can't guard Harden.
Yeah.
Um,
He's too fast for Turner to block his shots, and he's
we
too
foul the shit out of him,
Yeah,
too.
he's too
every
good.
time. Yeah.
like
And he throws it up to Clint Capella whenever he's trying to.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do the, yeah. I see you got the Kings at 14. They're moving up
Yep,
a little bit. That's
I love
pretty
the
good.
Kings. They're
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I like
For them to have Giles coming off the bench with Marvin Bagley, it's just they're deep.
I like
They're
the
awesome.
Kings a lot. They're too young still to do.
Yeah, they're outside of the playoffs
Oh, I
right
know.
now, but
But boy, yeah, that's pretty high though. That's pretty good. Above the Clippers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
those two are pretty deep, so I'm pretty happy with them. They're really good. And then next year, possibly the Clippers could get a big max contract superstar because they have the salary cap, so
Yeah,
they could get
yeah.
maybe Kawhi or
Yeah, I've heard they might.
Yep.
Kawhi might be going to the Clippers.
Yep.
I've heard about that.
It's really funny to think about it, because when you think people wanting to go to the Lakers because they want to be in LA, like the environment's all
Right.
awesome. Why not the Clippers?
Clippers are
Yeah,
the
they're
same.
literally
They
the
play
same
the
place.
same,
yep, same
Same stadium,
same
don't they?
same
Yeah,
stadium,
they're
yep,
the
same staples.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why it's the Lakers are so highly thought of compared to the Clippers. And the Clippers are better than
Well,
the Lakers.
it's all about the franchise,
Well,
the
that's the
dynasty,
way the
the way the
That's
things
what
are.
yeah, that's a good.
Kobe,
Yeah.
Magic,
Yeah.
Kareem. That
Oh yeah,
they had so much history, but the Clippers, they look at what happened with Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. They exited it out of the,
Yeah,
the
they
second
got out of
round
there.
every
Yeah.
time. Okay. And last but definitely not least, we'll go with Mike's power rankings, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors, Golden State Warriors, Denver Nuggets, Philadelphia 76ers, Houston Rockets, Indiana Pacers, Portland Trail Blazers, Boston Celtics, Oklahoma City Thunder, Utah Jazz, San Antonio Spurs, Los Angeles Clippers, Sacramento Kings, Brooklyn Nets, Detroit Pistons, Miami Heat, Minnesota Timberwolves, Orlando Magic, Los Angeles Lakers, Charlotte Hornets, New Orleans Pelicans, Washington Wizards, Memphis Grizzlies, Dallas Mavericks, Atlanta Hawks, Chicago Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, Phoenix Suns, and the New York Knicks.
I'm really glad to see the Heat finally down on your list.
I know.
Yeah,
for some reason, I like the Heat. I don't know what it's about them. Yeah, I know.
I mean, they're a decent team, especially with Goran Dragic. And
I know. I'm really disappointed in Whiteside, though. I just don't understand why he can't dominate. I don't know if he's too skinny or his attitude or what. I just think he should
I just don't think him and Spoelstra get along.
There's something going on there.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to play for Spoelstra anymore.
No.
Maybe a change of scenery.
It might be. Yeah. That would be huge, I think.
I think so. I don't understand. Like, he was so crazy good.
Oh, God, I know. He's blocking shots and he's
rebounding.
Rebounding. Yeah. He's doing 20 games.
With Zach, you're the biggest Whiteside fan. What team do you think he should go to that he could probably get back to his dominating ways? That would be, like, huge for them to get. I'm already eyeing one team. That'd be the Hornets. Man, him and
yeah, because the Hornets.
Kemba Walker be unbelievable.
Because the Hornets right now only have Zeller and who's their other?
Bismack Biyombo.
Biyombo, yeah, that might be a good pick or a good team for him to go to. Well, he may end up going to the Pelicans because of Davis will probably leave. You know,
yeah, that's a bad idea.
Traded, he may go to the Pelicans. Wizards, he might go to because they get Spurs. Might be a good one. He needs somebody like Popovich.
To tell
him what to do. Yep. He needs
he's got a decent mid-range game.
Oh, I know.
And they play mid-range to inside.
Yep.
So.
I think he'd be good. I think he'd be. I think he needs a strong male presence. A guy that's done this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, Spoelstra doesn't scare. Well, it doesn't motivate Whiteside at all.
No.
I don't know what it is about him. I don't know if you guys all noticed, but we all had the Pacers at 7.
I had him.
You had him at 7 too. All three of us had him at 7. Yeah. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? Yeah. And I actually got that one right because I had the Rockets ahead of the Pacers.
Rockets and 76ers too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I finally got that right. I kind of was a little bit of a homer on the Pacers. made him above everybody. But let's see. We all like the Kings. We think the Kings are doing well. Lakers are falling down. They're tanking.
Oh, yeah.
Grizzlies are awful right now because...
I still hate having the Trailblazers so high.
I know. That's Trailblazers.
I mean, they're the
weird
seed right now. They're doing pretty well.
They do so well during the regular season, and then during the playoffs, they
swept last year. They were the 3rd seed.
They live and die by that 3-pointer.
Yep.
And they're guard oriented.
Yep.
And they just can't.
Rockets actually might be better.
What's that?
I was thinking.
Oh, just seedings for the standings right now for
Rockets.
the playoffs.
I thought the Rockets are 3rd.
I think they have a couple games on the Rockets.
Because
last year they lost to the Pelicans.
The Rockets have 1 game on them.
On them, yeah. You're right. They got swept last year by the Pelicans. Which Anthony Davis, so that's understandable.
Not only that, but Drew Holiday shut down Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
He was like,
that's right.
Drew Holiday played like
a god,
out of his mind.
Like the Drew Holiday rookie, like came in the league and was just being crazy.
So if you shut down McCollum or Lillard, then
they only have
that's only one left, and so if one guy can score 30 or 40 points, but that doesn't mean enough points to win the game.
Yep, win the game. Yep.
I know.
And I mean, their 3rd best player is Nurkic, and
he's not a scorer.
He's not really.
He's not a scorer, and especially if you got Anthony Davis on your team.
Oh, there's no way. Yeah, that Nurkic could score that many points. So they'll probably. I hate to say it, but they'll probably fall apart in the playoffs. They most likely. It depends on who they. What are they? They're 4th in that.
For the 4th, they'll play the Thunder. So
Thunder could beat them. I think the Thunder could beat them.
I mean, because I would put PG on
Oh shit!
McCollum.
Yeah,
McCollum
one of
just
those.
shut him
One of those
down.
two, and then put Westbrook on the other.
That's
That's
shut him
over.
Down.
That's
I
done.
know.
And then you got the rapist guard and
Yeah,
We've been doing that for about a year and a half now.
Yep. Good old Steven Adams. But so we have a chance now to talk about the Pacers' win last night over the
Wow.
Oklahoma
That was
City
huge.
Thunder. That was a huge win.
Huge
for
win.
crazy.
India, huh?
So it was so crazy. I was afraid the neighbors were gonna call the cops or something
Yelling.
for somebody yelling and screaming.
We were down at 1 point, 19 points.
Yeah.
It came all the way back and beat those guys. And Paul George still scored 36, and we still beat them.
Man.
And
Didn't
Westbrook had a
got
triple-double.
too?
Triple-double, we still beat them. I think, actually, Nate McMillan did his good, had a good idea, and I've talked this over with Kyle before this. He kept, and I guess Thad Young had something to do with this too, he kept Turner and Sabonis out there on the court at the same time.
Yep.
At the end of the game.
Yep.
And because Thad Young said, go ahead and keep him
Yep.
out there.
I remember. I read that.
Yeah.
Because he's like, go ahead and get in, and they're like, no, keep
No,
Sabonis in.
Yeah,
He's playing.
keep him in
Yep.
there. Well, yeah, you had to keep Sabonis. I
Yep.
pulled
Sabonis
Turner.
was a monster.
I pulled Turner out ahead of Sabonis.
Oh yeah.
But it was so good, it was so smart in a way because, and by Young's standpoint, is that Turner could stand out at the 3-point line.
Well, yeah, because Turner's
so Adam-
way better at that.
Oh,
than
yeah.
Young
Oh,
is.
there's no way this Sabonis could stand out at the 3-point line. And so Adams couldn't decide where to
Yeah.
play. Do I
Yep.
play with... So somebody had to guard Sabonis. It's got to be Adams because he's tougher.
Yep.
But if it's not, he's got to guard Turner way at the 3-point
3-point line.
And
Yep.
Adams isn't a 3-point
no.
guard or
And
shooter. Or
Nerlens
guard.
isn't going to guard either
Oh,
one of
he's
them
no.
either.
Sabonis pushed him around
Oh,
last
yeah.
night. He
And
pushed him around.
And Turner, honestly, Turner could drive past him.
So it was actually a smart move. I really give Thad Young a lot of credit for
Yep.
that. They talked about that after the game a lot.
Yep.
That Thad Young was very
Yeah.
good. What a
Yeah.
teammate.
The only other person I would have put in is I would put in Leaf just because he's a better shooter.
Well, sure.
But
sure.
you lose that defense for Turner.
Turner blocking
Yep.
shots,
which is
exactly.
just-
That was actually one of the better move. I don't know what the right word is, but very well thought out plans or strategies that they've had in a long time.
Yep.
Put Turner out there at the 3-point line. If not, even if he doesn't shoot it, who cares?
Yep.
Somebody had to stay out there and guard him. And poor Adams, he didn't have a clue and he didn't know what to do.
Until we got Sabonis, the Pacers was a big place for the white side that I wanted him to go.
Yeah,
So we
sure.
could drop Turner back to
The power forward.
Power
I think
forward,
pretty cool.
exactly.
He's a tall person, so
Yeah, I'm
they're like they put him at center.
Yeah,
He's a power forward.
forward.
Yep.
He is.
Like
He is.
the way he plays.
Yep. It's a
It's
power
more of
forward.
a foul forward. It is.
It
Oh,
is.
there's no
He's
doubt.
a stretch
Sabonis
forward.
is a center.
Oh yeah.
Sabonis center. He
He's
does
just shorter.
moves. He does moves at the baseline or at the in
in the post.
the post. Better moves than just about anybody
Yep.
in the NBA. And he
especially
rebounds
with
well.
The
It's
pick and roll game in the post with
Oh.
Sabonis is so much better.
all much better. And think about it. Turner doesn't even rebound.
yeah.
As compared to what Sabonis does.
Yep.
Sabonis gets 10 to 15 rebounds a game, and Turner gets 6
Yep.
or 5. But he doesn't even bother rebounding. He'll block
Yeah.
shots.
Yep.
Don't get me
A lot
wrong.
of time he even just stands out and gets ready to shoot. And
Yeah, he
let
doesn't
them-
worry about rebounds. So really, that was very good. Yeah, a
Yep.
very good idea to put Sabonis in there along with Turner.
And then I think one of the biggest buyout candidates slash this trade deadline things was us getting Wesley Matthews. I think that was one of the biggest things.
Well, yeah.
Like throughout the whole trade deadline.
Oh,
like,
yeah, we
like
could've-
signing him was
good pickup
that was
because
huge.
he's
He's pretty much a lesser Victor Oladipo. He plays excellent defense.
he
Can
played
shoot the
defense.
3-point line.
He had a big.
Yep,
You
against
didn't get to
Paul
see
George.
the game last night.
I didn't watch it, but I saw that clip of
yeah,
him doing
where-
that against Paul
where
George.
He dove in there and
Yeah.
he poked the ball away from
Yep.
him. We didn't have anybody that could guard Paul George.
No.
There was nobody on our team that
No.
could do it. Now at least Matthews
I mean,
gives it a better try. I mean, if nothing else,
Look at whenever Bogey
tries to guard
was
him.
on
There's-
him at the end there. That was just
there's no
awful.
way.
He blew past him. And
Oh,
Bogey,
shoot, yeah.
Bogey had to foul to make him not, shoot an easy layup.
Way too slow. Way
Yep.
too slow. Matthews is not afraid to go after.
No, he was like
guys.
all up on him and was poking the ball away, playing unbelievable defense.
Well, he with George, he frustrated the shit out of George. You could tell George was pissed that this guy was all over him. He didn't like. George scored 36 points, but it was like a weird 36 points. It was almost like his 3-point shooting was unbelievable.
He made
five 3 points. But for the most near the end there, Matthews was bugging the shit out of him. He couldn't score worth a crap. So I'm glad we got Matthews.
Offense struggled a little bit at the end too, but
we couldn't. Our offense?
Yeah.
Oh, we couldn't score worth a shit.
No.
We're having a hard time lately in our scoring.
We got down to like 1 point, and then it went back up to like 12.
Yeah. Our shooting's been pretty horrendous lately. We're not shooting shit.
No.
And that's not the issue with what Matthews. I love his 3-point shots a lot of times, but sometimes when he misses,
can get cold.
He'll miss a lot. Yeah. Has anyone heard anything about Tyreek Evans?
He's supposed to be playing the next game. I guess he had personal reasons, and his brother keeps saying that he doesn't want him on the team anymore. That I guess he doesn't like Tyreek being on the team. I guess
Tyreek's brother doesn't want him to be on the team. Oh,
yeah, he doesn't like
because he doesn't
like the Pacers. I guess.
Oh wow, okay, that's interesting.
Which I'm fine with. He's slow as fuck and looks like shit. Lately. He just needs to go.
Yeah.
I wish we would have traded him during the trade deadline, but
he might be kind of a coach killer too, possibly.
Kind of looks like it a little bit. He's
not as bad as.
Jimmy Butler.
He's not nearly as good of a player to kill coaches.
No, he's not good enough. Right? Exactly.
Yeah, he's so slow. Every time I see him, he looks like he's winded and just like.
He's still got a little weight on him. Yeah, he's still heavy.
And he tries to move like.
He does that
Euro step.
Yeah, it's like okay, yeah, he's not that good. So.
But yeah, he should be back playing the next game. I read on the Bleacher Report that he said that he's good to go and that he should be coming back because he had personal reasons why he was not playing.
I don't know about you two, but I think it's been good that we've had a chance to play Leaf and Holiday, but McDermott.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing some of these other guys instead of let Tyreek Evans have the all the minutes. I think it's been great having.
Yep.
I'd rather have Doug McDermott out shooting threes, even if he misses some.
Yeah.
And hit 3 or 4 of them, than Tyreek Evans doing his slow the pace down or
he runs the
hogs
ball.
the ball
and
never
ISO.
He does ISO. I'd rather have McDermott. At least McDermott's running around. He may not get anything accomplished. He's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But I love him. I like Leaf. Leaf is a good player.
He's unbelievable.
Leaf is a good player.
He is.
He just doesn't get much of a chance to play on our team.
Nope.
I think he'll probably go for. He's not a free agent yet.
No, we already have picked up his option for next year,
really?
So we got to keep him for another year.
But I hate to. He may be in trade bait because he's
I
think he's
trade
a good player.
Trade bait / next year he'll have a lot more opportunity because almost everybody's will be gone. So.
See, that'll be a free agent.
Yep.
Thad Young will be a free agent.
Everybody except for pretty much Turner,
and
him, Sabonis, and Oladipo.
Yeah. So. Because I like Leaf. Lately he's been playing pretty well, and so I'd like to keep him.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see him get a chance to play though.
Yeah.
Play on a team where the Charlotte Hornets or the.
I think what kills him is his defensive.
Oh, he gets blown by a lot. Yeah, he doesn't. He's awfully slow-footed
for defense. Yeah.
But a guy that we haven't even heard about all year is Glenn Robinson.
He's on the Pistons, and he's playing decent for them.
Oh, okay.
I think he's playing a lot more minutes. I don't know how he's doing statistically, but he's playing a lot more because of the Pistons trade Reggie Bullock to the Lakers. Right. He's going to get a lot more minutes. I don't know how he's doing, though. So
yeah. Because I just thought maybe he could come on a little bit stronger for the...
But you don't have to hear anything about him. No. So. I know Luke Kennard's playing pretty well.
Yeah. I never thought Glenn Robinson was like...
Athletically, I just thought he was so really athletic.
And then he got hurt. And
but then he got hurt. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
like he was doing good for what he was, which was like coming off the bench,
for about
scoring
2 or
a
3
little
minutes.
bit.
Yeah. Block a shot, run the floor a little bit. Yeah.
But like whenever he got too big for his britches, it was just.
Well, he won the dunk contest.
Yep, won it. Yep.
And then he thought he was the next Victor Oladipo, and it wasn't going to happen.
No, he's shooting abysmal.
Exactly.
Is there any other teams that we need to talk about? Maybe the Jazz.
The Jazz.
They're coming on strong.
I know.
I still they're just kind of blah. I mean, once you get out of those top 4, 5, I'll say 6 teams, I don't see anybody doing anything
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for any of these teams to really do much.
Yeah, that's not
damage
top
in the
top
playoffs.
6. Yeah,
I can see Oklahoma City being, like you said, the Trailblazers, possibly. I could see Boston beating the Pacers if it turns out 5-4, because Boston's a pretty deep team.
Yeah.
But if we have the home court advantage, that would be very helpful.
Yep.
But if we drop to 5, that's gonna be tough.
Yep.
Play 4 games in Boston.
Yep. First 2 games being in Boston too.
Sixers are gonna be a tough team to beat. Sixers are really tough.
Oh yeah, especially getting Tobias Harris on that team.
I know. I couldn't believe they were able to get
2
him.
firsts and 2 third or 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. And he's gonna be a free agent though.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to leave.
Yep. Him and Butler are both free agents.
They really went out
put
on him.
Yeah.
Put it all
this
this
is
year.
huge. If they don't get past the first round, I see Butler definitely leaving.
And Harris may leave too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind the Pacers
getting
up his
Tobias
name,
Harris.
Harris.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
Because him and
Get rid of that bogey.
what's that?
What?
he said get rid of that boy on
Oh no, hell, that's not I see on my Facebook account that everyone wants to re-sign Bogey to a max contract.
The person is lying to you.
More than one person.
But him and Tobias and Oladipo were teammates on the Magic.
Huh?
So maybe
Yeah,
you guys who
I
can
like Tobias
talk
because Tobias is pretty much he is a team player.
Oh, yeah.
God for that. But
And
I could take that. I
Yep.
could take Tobias Harris. I just want Jimmy Butler on the Pacers.
I
I'll say that a million times.
pretty much.
I can't stand.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
If he was the defensive juggernaut that he was on the
Back
Bulls,
when he was on the Bulls,
I would
yeah.
think about it because that would be
Oh,
very
shut
nice.
down for. Oh God, that'd be tremendous. Oh, shut down. But he doesn't care anymore about
He
defense
does
like that.
not.
So he wants to be a scorer.
He wants
Score.
to
He wants to be the
star.
clutch guy.
That's why he doesn't want to be on the
Superstar.
Sixers anymore after this season.
Pretty much.
That should be it. Because he's not the star anymore.
Nope.
Or he thinks he's a star, but he's not. It's Embiid.
Yep.
Embiid's a star.
So
Everybody knows Embiid's a star.
Yep.
Butler hates it, so he'll be gone.
So if things were to be correct, or things with the rumors, what's going on,
Right.
if Kevin Durant and Kyrie go to New York,
Then
which is
maybe-
what I heard, probably Butler might go to the Clippers and then be the guy.
the star,
So, yep.
right? Because I can't see him going to New York. Because
No.
then he'd be
Third man
the
again.
third guy. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
No.
Because I guess Durant and Irving are pretty good friends.
Yep.
So I could see them both going to New York.
New York, yeah.
There's no doubt about that. And if New York gets Zion Williamson, along with Durant and Irving,
And Dennis Smith Jr.
Jr. is on the team, they'd be a pretty tough team to beat. They'd be a good team all of a sudden. Because Hardaway's no longer on the team, is he? Hardaway?
No. He
Yeah, he's
got
gone.
traded with Chris Epps.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, to Dallas.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Irving and Dennis Smith Jr. would work out. very
Nah,
well.
probably not.
Because they play pretty much. Well, Smith wants to shoot the ball a lot too, doesn't he?
Now Smith's more of a passer, but
Play the same. Well,
yeah, they play the same.
Kinda
And
same
Irving needs
position.
to have the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he don't score, so.
Irving wants to be the star, just
Yep.
like all these other Butler
Butler. Yep,
All these other
superstars
guys.
want to be superstars.
stars. Yeah,
They want the ball and they want to be able to do their thing.
that's why I like my Pacers. Because there's no superstars. There's just guys that like to play basketball.
Yep.
Same with the Spurs.
And I think that's why Kevin Durant is willing to play with Kyrie. Is that it's just like the Warriors right now. He doesn't really need to have the ball. He just
plays
scores.
Yeah, he's a
he
basketball player.
Yep,
he
he's a
just likes to
basketball
play
player.
basketball. Yeah, he's
Now, what about this idea, which I don't want to be a dreamer on everything. This Durant guy's going to be a free agent. And if he possibly were to come to the Indiana Pacers with Oladipo.
He may want to. I don't know.
Probably not, no.
He's not going to want to go to the Pacers.
No.
Just
like, if he went to the Pacers, it would be solely for money. Which we could pay him.
Oh, yeah.
We
As
could
much as
pay-
want.
If they
We'd
didn't
pay the
pay him,
max.
it'd be stupid as shit.
Yep.
right.
But he's not in it
No.
for the money.
No, he's not.
Like,
No.
He
otherwise
wants
he would-
championships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he's gonna come to He's gonna New York. He's gonna get with Kyrie, and they're gonna win rings from
Try
New
to win.
York.
Right. Yeah.
Could
So-
you imagine, though? Him, Oladipo, Turner, Sabonis together.
It's Bogdanovich. All
Bogey.
five of
The Bogey. He'll get 20 million, and then
Give Bogey 20
give Bogey 20 million. So.
Oh yeah, 20 million for 4 years.
Oh yeah, 4 years.
4 years, and then once he hits the All-Star, or becomes first team All
We
NBA,
just need to end
then
this.
he'll become
People are high on
250
stuff.
million. What's the max contract?
The,
max-
the drugs have hit.
The max is 300 million for 5 years or something like that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So I'd say 250 million for Bogey. 250, 5 years.
5 year,
He'll
250.
be in his mid-30s, but he'll still be the top 3-point shooter in the NBA.
There we go.
I just want a little bit of what you have.
5 year, 250 million for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Hey, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. I've got all my peeps. I got my peeps on Facebook saying, "Sign Bogey,
Sign Bogey."
Pretty sure he's not gonna make that in his entire career.
He dresses like a champ. I love my Bogey Bogdanovich. Everybody calls him Bogey.
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 I know Chris Denary does. He
I call
calls him Bogey.
I call him Bogey. I'd like to go to the game so we could get a autograph.
Autograph by Bogey?
Bogey autograph. Why don't we all go and Zach could reach over way over the railing?
Hey, sign this.
Sign this.
No? You don't want a Bojan Bogdanovic
Autograph?
I do not.
No. He's still pissed off about the Boston Celtics pass. That
No,
causes
it's not even that. He's increased his repertoire. He does it all the time. He almost
does.
lost us the game last night. I was like, oh.
Well, he
my
did throw the
God.
ball away. Yeah, he did. But then our little Darren Carlson
Yeah.
intercepted their pass. He got it.
Gosh, that was so sketchy.
Ooh, I know. But I was counting on Bogey to still win the game for us. So.
Win the game.
This
Did
last
you see
shot.
that? Did you see that shot that he took? That
Yeah.
was awful.
I know. But do it. 'Cause
Went in like.
And then, but he knew that.
Just
he
get
knew
outta
that
here, get
Matthews
outta here.
was on the other side.
Yep.
That was going to make the rebound and put it in for the
There you go.
final
Yeah.
victory. So in a way, he was the hero.
He is the MVP of the game.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
In a way, because how many points did he score? Oh, 23.
23.
How much is he averaging since Oladipo's out?
Pretty much 20 plus.
23.
23.
Leading scorer in the NBA.
Leading scorer in the NBA.
Right behind Hart.
Right behind Harden. Okay, guys, I think that's
Now
going
we've
to
gone off
kind
the,
of...
that went off the rails.
There we go.
Yeah, we should have cut that about 5 minutes.
Okay, guys, I think we're going to cut it right here. And next time, next week, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do yet.
Well, we have a couple weeks till we do our draft.
Well,
Not
we're done with the
but our-
draft. With the
Our
results.
finals
Yep.
results. Yeah.
Our final results. See which one of us gets
Is
a
the-
New York Knicks jersey,
Jersey.
maybe a Dennis Smith Jr.,
Yeah.
and another one gets whatever jersey they please.
Yeah.
The
Pacer
one.
Bogdanovich jersey. If
There you go.
Certain person
Like one.
wins. I know what
Yep.
I'm getting.
He's going to get a Bojan Bogdanovic jersey. There we go.
Signed.
Signed.
Right.
There we go.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it off while they're at the game, hand it to him, and he can sign it.
There we go.
Everyone say, ooh, that physique.
Ooh.
That Frainie Fitch. Frainie-Vich, they call him.
Pretty much.
I don't understand how you're still recording this old man talking.
That being said, guys, we're going to end this video right here, and we'll see